Hello guys, it's been more than 2 weeks, I've been playing this game. I've seen many classes, from the best to the worst, so I'll make a tier list for those of you who are new to this game and are confused about choosing a class. So, the first one is Cleric. Honestly, Cleric can be the best healer class, but there are some annoying passive skills, for example Clarity. Pro. This skill should be an OP Cleric skill, but the cooldown is very long. And, for Angelic Wings, oh my god, this passive. I have used Holy Light and Flash Heal 20 times. There is no sign of these Angelic Wings being active. So before you want to use this class, what you need is a good team and RNG. And also Cleric is better off focusing on Spirit because Holy Shield scales Spirit. For the revive move, I don't have much to say. Being able to revive a dead friend is pretty good, in my opinion, but the cooldown is still too long, so you need to be skilled to be good at this class. Next, Ashura and Monk. They buff Ashura and Monk, but in my opinion, I also play Striker, so I know pretty much that this class needs skill to be good. Monk is also the same as Ashura, but Monk is harder to use compared to Ashura, because you have to switch stance every time to maximize the potential of this class. So I think these two classes are not suitable for beginner players. Next, Ninja. For this class it is very clear. Everyone who uses Thief is generally a ninja, because this class is very strong for PvE and PvP, can nuke world boss easily, and has a very unpredictable combo. Highly recommended for beginners. But for Progress 1 to 39 this class is quite difficult during Progress. Next, Assassin. This class is the same as Ninja. It can nuke world boss easily. But the difference between Assassin and Ninja is in PvP. Ninja can make unexpected combos, but Assassin can make surprise attacks. Assassin is worth it to pick. Next, Sorcerer. Next, Warlock. Next, Warlock. I've played this class until it reaches 400 dint, and I think this class is too strong. I can't say much because you've seen it yourself in the previous video. All mage users generally use Warlocks, rather than Sorcerers. And if you say Berserkers can kill Fiends easily, you're wrong. Berserkers will never be able to win against Warlocks. If your Fiend is about to die, just use Sacrifice and run using Blink. While activating Mana Shield 2, wait for the Fiend's cooldown. And if you ask again why with just Blink and Mana Shield, Berserkers can't beat Warlocks, you have to look at the cooldown and wind up of the Blink and Mana Shield skills. That's for PvP. For PvE you just spawn Fiends and use all the moves you have. This class is highly recommended for beginner players. Next, Berserker, one of the most powerful warrior classes. This class has a lot to help beginners in this game. Well, I can't say much either. This class is really good. Next, Knight. This class actually, I don't know much, but I can say this class is good if your race is Slime. So if your race is Slime, choose Knight. You won't regret it, but if you have already chosen Berserker, it doesn't matter. This class still requires skills, because it is not as strong as Berserker. For beginners, I don't recommend it. But if you have a good game sense, it's okay to choose this class. Next, Swordmaster. I really like this class, even though I just use this class, and this class is really amazing, but using the skills is really annoying. Need 100% flux stack to use the skill, and must be from a distance, not only that you have to use the field so that the stack is filled. How to fill the flux stack to 100%, just need to use the field skill and hit the enemy. Very complicated. What I like about this class is that there is a passive called Bulwark Smite. This passive, the more armor the more strength you have. 1000 armor equals 35 strength. So there is a possibility that you can touch 500 strength. Or maybe more than 500 strength. Next, Beast Tamer. This is the most balanced class. How can it not be? Because of the balance of the class. You can't use Golden Fairy. If you use Golden Fairy, all the useful things on Beast Tamer are gone, and it's crazy. They have to do something to Beast Tamer. That's all I can say. This class has huge potential for the future, but the question is when. Last, Sharpshooter, who should already know what tier this class will be placed in. That's right, in tier S, but there are some things that Sharpshooter Can't do even though his damage is very high. First in 1v1 PvP this class. His ultimate rarely hits because it is very easy to parry, and if you compare it to Ninja, Assassin, Berserker, Warlock, Sharpshooter is the most underwhelming class. I will only say Sharpshooter is very good for PvE and we're not in 1v1. That's all. You can screenshot it so you don't forget. I don't need to explain, this guy already said it all. Thanks to HumYimax69. Should I make Sorcerer rework concept? Bro, I just want this class to be go, at least like Swordmaster. Swordmaster is one example of a balanced class. Swordmaster has a very strong passive, but complicated skills to use. And yeah, that's very good for the players' experience in this game.